This is a very, very tragic case that I just read about, and this is the body of a 4-year-old girl who's been missing since September, who was discovered in a graveyard.
A 4-year-old girl?
A 4-year-old girl. It's really, really, really sad. So her name's Chloe Darnell. And what happened here is that Chloe and her mom, actually I think they're related, but it's not her mom. She just had guardianship over her from what I was reading.
Okay.
Basically, they took off in a vehicle, okay? This is from the Whitley County Sheriff's Department, posted November 14th on their Facebook account.
Okay.
So, they put out an alert to the public. Like, Brittany Slaughter has been operating this vehicle, a Mitsubishi Lancer that's red in color, has a mismatched bumper. They said the plates, and they believe that Brittany had been driving this car prior to her and Chloe, the 4-year-old's, disappearance. They had somebody call something in, like, hey, where are these people, like a welfare check or something like that. They can't find them. So eventually, on the 16th, they locate the car. It says they seized the vehicle in question, are still investigating and pursuing leads. Then, later that night, on the 16th, they found Brittany Slaughter, but not Chloe.
Jeez.
So, time goes on, okay? And apparently, Brittany had been evading, like, people are asking her, like, where's Chloe? She wouldn't answer. She would just avoid the question.
Is it seriously easier to end somebody than put them up for adoption? Like, what?
Well, I don't know where this child's mother is, but this is another family member taking care of her. Why are you going to take care of her just to do this?
I don't get it. I don't understand it. We see this so many times with children. Like, how is it easier? How is it a better solution in your twisted, messed up head to be like, yeah, I'm going to end this child instead of giving them away, saying you can't handle them because of this, and this. I feel like there's so many other options out there.
Yeah.
Why is that even an option?
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I don't know either. It shouldn't be an option in your head ever. Ever. So, November 17th, 2 arrests have been made regarding the disappearance of 4-year-old Chloe Darnell. 24-year-old Brittany Slaughter and 34-year-old Adam Hayes, both of Williamsburg, I'm assuming Kentucky, have both been arrested and charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence.
Abuse of a corpse?
Yes.
Oh.
A body believed to have been Chloe Darnell's was recovered and sent to the state medical examiner's office. And they did an autopsy, and there was a positive identification that it was, in fact, Chloe's body. They are still investigating, and further charges could still be applied.
Okay.
You can still call in tips if you know anything. It says the phone number is 606-549-6017. But this is just, like, disgusting. And I also don't understand the point of the cemetery. Was that them feeling guilt or something? And, like, taking her to a cemetery to rest type of thing? Like, I feel like they had to be on drugs or something. Like, this is just insane.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue whatsoever.
That's really, for the most part, that's all the information we have. The other thing I found was
So they ended her in the
It doesn't say where she was ended.
Okay, so that I wonder because a cemetery is a smart place to take a body. I mean, around other bodies, or like if there's dirt messed up, turned up, it's not that surprising. Things like that. But I don't. Did they take her there alive? I don't know. That's such a horrible case.
It sounds like Brittany isn't saying what happened, and considering it was Brittany and Chloe missing originally, was that man with them the whole time? And like what's going on there? You know what I mean? Yeah. Was he with them and like they just didn't know that at the time? So what I got further clarification from the sheriff's department. An officer spoke to WYMT. It's an Eastern Kentucky news organization, and he said that Chloe had actually not been seen for a while, and the last time she was seen was in September, and they called in the welfare check because Brittany had been, being elusive and not saying where this little girl was. She would say that she was like asleep or something. She'd make excuses. And then that's when they called in the welfare check, and they went and found the car and everything. And then, it sounds like Brittany didn't talk. Like, it's
crazy.
But I don't know. Maybe somebody did talk eventually. But it took them only like 3 days or something like that to get this under control and finally find her. But I noticed the officer, he was pretty upset. He was hiding it well, but he's like, this is not how we wanted it to end. We wanted to bring her back home to her family alive. And I just can't understand, why take custody of a child if you're not going to take care of it? Why would you do that?
No idea. I don't understand.
This is why
I don't even know if we could understand it. Honestly.
That's why it's so incredibly important for other family members and people, though, which a family member clearly did call in a welfare check, and that's good. But I feel like it had gone on for too long at that point. I feel like when you see red flags like that, and I know it can be hard, because I know that sometimes the system doesn't step in when I think it should, and at least do some checks. Not necessarily take a child away immediately, but go check things out. See what's going on. I get that can be difficult, but you just gotta say something. Once those organizations get enough reports, eventually their hand is forced to at least go look.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just really, really tragic. All the pictures of this little girl, she's so cute. She looks so sweet. She's only 4. But I'm going to pay attention to it and see what more information comes out on it. But let me know what you guys think if you heard of this case. It's not the only one I'll be talking about from Eastern Kentucky tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on in Kentucky for some reason lately.
Absolutely. And that is it for the true crime breaking news.
Not updates.
Not updates. And now we are moving into our cases.